just constantly.
And hello, world. Didn't mean to hit that button, but it is what it is. Welcome to it, and welcome Anthony Q, the singer. Now,
Man, what it do?
welcome to it. I am Crowns' Corner, aka Ryan, or whatever this is.
Oh, my name is Cameron. New fan of yours. Also Big Worm 4444 on Instagram. How you doing today?
Man, I can't call it. What's going on, bro?
Man, I tell you what, I don't know how we linked up. It had to have been the Lord, because one day I was listening to your stuff. I saw it somehow come up, and man, I was just feeling that, like, people thinking that I was out here struggling, and I'm like, man, I could feel your music. But thank you very much for coming on. But we want to get into like our first segment. Usually it's called Cannabis Journey, but really for our viewers, listeners, and whatnot, we kind of want you to tell your story. I mean, if cannabis is a part of it, cool. If not, not a worry. We just want to hear your journey, and how you found your inspiration and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and play this little intro clip for 10 seconds, and then you can go ahead and go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. If you can go ahead and tell us all about your journey.
All right, man. So it's crazy. I actually do want to incorporate, you know what I'm saying, cannabis, because I remember, like, I started writing my own music. Well, trying to write about 14, right?
Yeah.
But I can remember, like, when I actually haven't smoked in about a year, man, or two. So it's crazy. We'll get into it later. But
Yeah, yeah.
um, man, I remember being like 18 up in Chattanooga, and man,
Okay.
I was so high, man, and they just felt like it unlocked a part of my imagination. It's almost like childlike, right? It was like
Yeah.
my mind was free enough to kind of tap into a space where I wanted to go in relation to like writing my music, and so I wrote a song when I was about 19, and it was called New Year's Resolution.
Mm-hmm.
I was at work, man. I swear to God, man, I was at work. I had just came out break, high as hell,
Mhm.
and I'm just washing dishes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Been there.
Just grinding.
yeah, and I'm just humming to myself, you know what I mean? Because I'm high, like I'm in my moment.
Yeah.
It's like I'm writing in my mind, and I end up dropping it. I was in a singing group at the time, and I went back to the fellas like, "Hey, bro, I got this song," they like for real, and I let them hear it, and it was like it had to be like November. I got a song I want to drop called New Year's Resolution.
Yeah.
And I ended up dropping it, and man, all my family loved it, but we were young, we didn't really know how to put out any music, so it's never hit the airwaves. But it was like songs like Plies and Chris J and them was trying to buy it from me,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
I wasn't vetted in it. I didn't know a lot about the industry, and I was still very passionate about it. So it was like, no, you can't have my song. I don't want no money. I want my own song. So, but my music, man, it life experiences has made it, I think, easier to tell my stories that I tell through my music because
Yes.
I've been through it, I've seen it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of my music is real life, it's not biased. A lot of it, I call it cliche. Like I'm a very cliche artist, meaning that I'm gonna say something your grandmama may have told you, your granddaddy, your uncle, your daddy, your the wino up the street.
Yeah.
I'm the uncle you never had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's how I try to keep my music relatable. You know what I mean?
yeah, like especially like cut ties and stuff, man. That's something you heard your whole life. You might as well cut ties with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you ain't got no real friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my granddaddy tell me, what you know about a friend? You ain't got no friend. The only friend you got is God. And
Yeah.
and you like, nah, my granddad just being mean. He been an asshole.
But then as time goes on, you're like, I can see how that relates to everything.
Yeah, man. It's like, damn, man, I real deal. You're going in order to elevate, and people think that you change when you get some motion. Well,
Yeah,
you do in a sense. Like you're always trying to grow and elevate. Doesn't mean that you're going to outgrow a person necessarily, but if they're not continuing to grow, that's how you outgrow, right? It's not about
yeah,
who's better, who's more talented. It's not about any of that. You know what I mean? It's strictly about who is forever continuing to grow like a tree. You know what I mean? If you're a
yeah,
dead plant, I'm a growing tree. Yeah, I'm gonna outgrow you. You're not continuing to grow. So
yeah. If it's not moving forward, it's just kind of moving backwards, unfortunately.
it's a dead relationship. And with
Yeah,
that said, I don't never I say I said sometimes you gotta cut ties. Meaning
Right.
yeah, yeah.
hold yourself accountable. Sometimes you gotta cut ties because you're the problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
I gotta get myself together. So I'm gonna step aside because I see that you're growing and I'm
yeah,
not there yet. So I'm gonna step aside and let you continue to grow. And hopefully down the road, especially if we already love each other, we'll continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? Together.
yeah. No, I agree. So I recently listened to this book called "The Compound Effect" by Darren Hardy,
Yeah.
and he talks about there's different levels of people. You have your 3 day people you might hang out with, your 3 hour people you might hang out with, and like your 3 minute people you might hang out with. So you have like old high school friends where like maybe 3 hours, old stories, stuff like that. Maybe 3 minutes, like maybe I shouldn't hang out with this person because like you always kind of get me in trouble.
Yeah.
And you have those 3 day people who like you can work with them and move forward in the world with them. Because they're on the same level with you. Like those are the ties that you're gonna hold strong. With the other ones, you might let fray a little bit, but still hold on to them.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
And you know what though? And I feel like to go through things, when you start to overcome them, you will look back on it and be like, damn, I needed that. Like I
yeah,
needed to go
Yeah.
through that to understand, like, this is what it is. My mom, she was in a service. My stepfather was in a service, and they got kind of that service mentality, right? Like you got to do it
Mm.
on your own. You gotta be strong. You know what I mean? Like everything has to be done in order. And I didn't like it, right? I'm like, man, look, god dang, you know what I'm saying? Like
Let
you
me
yeah,
let me
up,
tell you about it. I'm a veteran, so I know all about that. Like,
yeah,
like, man, you tough as hell. Like, nah, man, mama, I need this help or I need this. Okay, but what happens when you don't genuinely get it? Everybody don't
mm,
have help. Everybody don't have the resources to go out there and say, hey, mama, can you do this? Hey, pop, can you do
yeah,
this? And you gotta really not know how to survive, but to live. And I put that in the No Handouts record, and it's real. Like, man, surviving sucks.
yeah.
But
for
No,
sure.
it takes effort. It takes effort. That's why it's yeah, like us saying earlier, like if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. If it's not getting richer, it's getting poorer. Just because like your brain, you constantly need to use your brain. You need to constantly keep learning because like at a certain point you might stagnate. And as you see people get older, like if they continue to utilize their brain, continue to grow and do stuff, they can keep moving, they can keep exercising, they can keep doing everything. But once you kind of get complacent and you kind of just like find that groove where you kind of just feel all right and you just
Yeah.
just kind of numb yourself and just go through it, it's not conducive.
Yeah, and that's
no,
why I moved back out here to Arizona from Missouri,
Yeah.
because I had my family and I love them to death, but they were like helping me out. So I knew I had that parachute,
Yeah.
but I knew I had to eventually come out here, and they helped me out a little bit, but eventually the handout stopped,
Yeah.
and I had to start figuring stuff out, and the biggest thing in this life I think you're getting at, Anthony, is that being able to move on with stuff and realize you can do without a lot of stuff, that it's not necessary.
yeah, no, it's not. I mean, and again, a lot of people that know me now, they like, man, bro, you didn't get old as hell. You didn't got lame. You know what I mean? Because like,
Mm,
I'm a homebody. I'm gonna go home with baby. I'm gonna go home with the children. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'm not. But I watch a lot of things, and a lot of things aren't. I owe obligation to the people that depend on me, right? And one
Yes.
mhm,
thing to make it home. So I'm always trying to make the right choice that gets me home. You know what I mean? And I'm not even just
I
speaking
like
of
that.
violence or gangs. Man, I'm speaking to everything. Like if I do something that's detrimental, if I run into you at a store and we have a moment, I step on your shoe by accident or you step on mine, like how I handle that moment can determine if I make it home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
for sure.
And so I didn't get into a space that I'm trying to grow in all facets of my life. Like not just, oh, I can talk this what I talk in my songs, but if I'm not living it, who am I really? You know what I mean? I'm another
Yeah.
artist that's singing a song to sell a record that doesn't live it. You know, my children don't love me. My wife don't like me. So now I'm in a space now where they are first, and the knowledge that I gained from
Yeah.
putting my focus where it needs to be, it oozes out in my material. You know what I mean? Like I said, all of it. I've been through fake shit.
Yeah.
That's a. I mean, I'm going through that right now. Like, man, I don't need it. I don't need it in my life because I'm gonna focus on the fake shit. Right now,
Yeah.
but my wife's looking at me like, "Hey, I thought we was gonna watch movies tonight. I thought we was going out." So I'm gonna get the fake shit away from me so I can stay focused on
Yeah.
what's important. I don't need to keep beating the dead horse. Like, no, man, it's cool, man. I feel you. Just take that shit over there. I'm gonna spot that shit. I'm gonna keep my grass cut. I'm gonna put my head on a swivel. I'm gonna love those who love me, right? I'm always gonna reciprocate the energy unless it's negative, and then I'm just gonna get away from you, right? Like, you're
Yeah.
not gonna be a bad person because you're one. I'm just gonna separate again, like he was just saying. Like, if you're not growing, then you're dead. Life is continuing. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
I just want to make sure every minute, every second is spent proper, doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking care of the business, but my mom's birthday is downstairs. So I've learned how to do
Happy birthday.
Yes.
yeah,
Happy birthday, Terry.
but I've learned how to do multiple things at once. That way, I really do want to appease the world, man. I know you can't, but I'm striving to appease the good people. If they're good, hey, I want you to get some of my energy because I want some of yours.
Yeah. You
Absolutely.
circle. You
And that
circle,
was what
man.
we talked about when we first initially like talked when we messaged back and forth, and that was awesome.
Yeah. I just want to ask your song "Why." I really like that one. What was the inspiration for that one? I'm just curious. I like
Uh,
that one. I just like the way you carry your voice, and I just love the way you play with it.
hey,
I love
it's
how your cadences
for the
changes.
as a real. Why? Dude, if you ever been in a relationship, every woman has a million different questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my girl keep asking me all of these questions. You know what I'm saying? She keep asking me why, and it
Yeah.
was so like a part of the storyline with that story was more so, man, I didn't been never a drug dealer, never really banging like that, but
Yeah.
problem with women, right? Like, man, I've
Yeah.
always had a problem with women. So, man, I remember my girl just kept asking me why I'm doing it. It's like, look, goddamn it, if you're gonna take me back, take me back. I don't ask me all these damn questions. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like it was in my ear. Just why you doing this? Why you can't stay home? And why you doing this? It's like and I literally made that song sitting on the table in my living room. You know what I'm saying? About an hour. My girl had asked me maybe 3 or 4 questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I just started playing tracks and I started singing. Surprise, you know, my wife was like, "Oh, that's bumping." I'm like, "I bet," you know. It's really as simple. My girl keep
I love that.
That's
for
awesome.
real.
Yeah, yeah, it's all full circle too. I love that. Yeah, it's very relatable, and I love how you put it. Like you're that family member that's that we all need to have in our lives that we probably don't have in our lives, or maybe they're not there anymore. But it's just listen to this song, listen to this music, just listen to the lyrics, and just like
And it makes you feel something, just like your name says, music is supposed to make you feel something. And if you listen to this man's music, and well, if you haven't, you need to, because it'll make you feel something. I'd be dancing around in my apartment by myself.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I probably can't dance, but I think I can, man. I swear I think
Yeah,
I can. But
yeah, man.
we're gonna go ahead and go on to our next segment, which is Trip Tales.
Oh shit, I got some trip tales.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Trip Tales is talking about any psychedelic experiences that you've had, good, bad, or any other. We appreciate all.
Hey, man, Jesus Christ. So I got a story for y'all,
Yeah.
man. So I'm up at UTC campus, right? The University of Chattanooga
Okay.
in Tennessee. And I'm up there. My big brother is actually an upperclassman. He's like a junior, senior. They used to throw parties all the time. But I'm there with the guys I grew up singing with, right?
Yeah.
So we smoking. I mean, we must have smoked about 10, 12 blunts.
Wow.
Then I get a call from my friend. And he like, hey man, he's stuck in this house. This girl's boyfriend that came home, and she got him hiding. And
no.
like, hey man, I need y'all to pull up. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't really got no car, but the camp is in the house. I mean, where we were at in the house, the apartments were fairly close.
Yeah.
So we take off walking like 10 deep. But mind you, I'm high.
Yeah.
I wear contacts, but I don't have none in. So I'm blind and shit, right? And I'm high. So I'm walking. We get to we're like behind some trees and some bushes. Cause he like, hey, don't walk all the way up. Cause the dude outside, you know, he just went outside to his car. So we stay back. It's probably 150 feet from like where they're at, you know what I'm saying? But I'm squinting trying to see, but I'm blind. So, and I'm high.
Yeah.
Again, I'm high as shit.
Yeah.
So one of my friends say, hey, I think that's the boyfriend. I'm still like squinting trying to see, but I'm high, so I'm kind of swaying, so shit feel like it's rocking. And I'm like, I can't see him where he at.
Man.
And they were like, shit, he got a gun.
Oh, no.
And I don't know if he really had a gun, but I'm gonna tell you, my next movements, everybody took off running. So I tried to run through the bushes, but behind the bushes was a tree.
Oh no. Shit.
Like this big ass tree. So because I'm high, I'm not thinking smart enough to go around the tree. So I spent literally about 60 seconds going back and forth, running my head into the tree.
Oh my God.
Until one of my friends go, bro, that's a tree right there. And so by the time I get around this tree, we run up the street.
It's a deer,
I got
bro.
the little green little sticky balls on me and shit. It was crazy though.
Oh,
my
God.
But I was high.
That is, I can't say I've smoked that many blunts in a row before.
I definitely will tell you I have not. I know I've been where I've been my whole life. I've never.
I got way more trips. I got high one time. Took off all my clothes. It's like October. Oh. I was at a set where everybody was smoking, and I just started freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, man, I'm too high on some real Craig off Friday.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, my heart beating way too fast.
You end up in a chicken coop.
Yeah, I called the ambulance. They come, and my friend calls my stepfather. Remember, they're in the service, so don't shit.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'm like, hey man, Pop, I'm dying. I can't breathe. He said, yeah, you can breathe because you're talking.
That's that army. I tell you what, we be in the gas chamber and they be like, I can't breathe, sir. And I'm like, you're talking to me, you can breathe.
And it's weird because I'm like, in that moment, as high as I was like, damn, that make a lot of fucking sense. Like I guess I can breathe. I didn't think of it that way. You know?
Yeah, right. I've been there.
So yeah, I got some moments, bro.
Yeah, I definitely been there.
Yeah.
I had a moment like months ago, maybe like almost a year ago. I don't know what. Oh, I had some, whatever they call. Whoever I got it from said it was Molly, like, but I swear it was something weird because I just took a little bit of it, and my body got so hot I ended up passing out.
Dang.
And then I woke up. I guess I had gone to the grocery store, and I had groceries in the middle of the floor, right? And then I called my mom. I'm like, because it kind of looked like I was tripping because I thought it looked like an old apartment. And I'm like, I called my mom. I'm like, did you guys bring groceries to me? They're like, I'm in Missouri. And I was in Arizona. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I gotta sit down. I gotta figure out what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. I was looking at your bank statements.
Yeah.
He like this trying to see some shit like, wait a minute, goddammit, I know.
I'm like, I know I only what did I take? I never had no shit like this, man.
You passed out, maybe somebody bought groceries for you, like, but he's super high. He gonna need to eat. So let me just use his car and buy some groceries.
Yeah.
Well, later I found out that I had gone to the grocery store before I took this stuff, but I had just been so high, I overheated and passed out. And then I just tripped out.
Okay. I thought maybe you DoorDashed or you would,
No, I just didn't put the groceries away. I just got so high, I just left the groceries.
Yeah, okay, I like that. I like the ending of that.
I do these things you guys don't have to.
Right. Now we know. Don't, hey, for everybody watching, don't ever
you gotta do that.
take the mic.
You gotta do that.
My pass cart you some food.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever tried any psychedelics like mushrooms or anything natural like that before?
All right, so no, like well, the most I ever taken, not shrooms or anything like that. I've taken an X pill, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I think I had sex like all day.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely how that goes.
Like, and what I mean day to the point of the next day where I woke up, I was sore as shit.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, like what the fuck? Man? I do the screwing. I don't know what's going on.
We
But
said, pause, wait a
I
minute.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with these. I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah.
Like I've
Nah.
always been a real like. I love how weed smells.
Yeah.
I love like the texture of it. But like I had to stop smoking because I kept having like panic attacks. Like,
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm a goofy smoker, so like if I'm around you and you're calm, you're gonna make me have a panic attack because I'm gonna be like all over the place trying to run around,
Same.
and you're gonna be like, just chill, dude. I'm like, nope.
I got no chill.
Not at all, dude. I'm
None.
super crazy. I like to prank people. So like I need you to be like weed is an upper for me. It's not a down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, it's good that you've just realized that and just kind of connected with that. Just because everybody experiences everything differently. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
for sure.
Yeah.
even though I love to smell it. I'm like, every time somebody smokes, I'm like,
Yeah.
Right. Like
little contact is always good for me.
with psychedelics though, what like I've been like it got brought up last week with Tito. Is like always taking a bunch and stuff, and like, do you need to continuously do that? Like, I'm starting to pivot more, not for the more getting high aspect of it, but for me, like the acid and stuff like that, get the synapses going.
Okay.
So there's a lot of times when like, and this works for people when they smoke weed too, because weed can be a psychedelic as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Smoking enough.
yeah, yeah. It's 10 to 12 blunts. I mean, you might as well have had an edible. But yeah, excuse me. Go ahead. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. No, yeah, it's just it's about just getting all your neurons to fire in like a way that you need it to.
Yeah,
And
it
just
gets
like
me it gets me going.
Yeah.
Like there'd be times when I've been doing some of the editing for our media and whatnot, and I've been like, I hit a wall. I'm like, I'm gonna give up, but then I just sit there, and then all of a sudden, my brain starts firing. Like, nope, we're going back in it,
Yes.
and then we figure it out. Stuff.
Yeah, just sometimes you
That's
gotta
crazy.
stand up and walk away. Like I know for you with the music writing process, sometimes it comes to you and flows. Sometimes it probably like, it's like I don't what can I put in between this? It's like I know how it needs to sound. I know what I want it to feel, but I don't know what words to use at this moment or something like that.
How do you catch your
Yeah.
flow?
Well, it's crazy because once I stopped smoking for a while, I was like, damn, I'd never smile again, right? Because I told you I'm
Oh,
goofy, or that I never write again, and that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I say I quit. I'm just thinking in my mind, dude, I need this.
Yeah.
So now what I do is mostly.
Oop,
we lost him. We'll see if we can get him back here.
See the technical difficulties. See what's going on.
Yeah, if we could
Yeah.
just.
But
all right, so
yeah.
just talking about that real quick with the synapses and whatnot. Like I just feel like I unlock more of my brain when like I get to that peak level and stuff. Whereas when I'm not on this stuff, I feel a little bit slower. But I feel like when they say we only use 10%, it's supposed to be like 10% at a time. But I believe that it's like we're only using a part of that, and then once you get that your synapses going and stuff, you can like you're more open to different angles and perceive like being able to perceive things different, so you can get things done.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like if you're half asleep and you like myself, for example, I find myself I wake up in the middle of the night eating something. I'll be in the refrigerator and I'll realize like, did I eat that? I did eat that. But it's like that level of how awake you might have been at that moment in time, as opposed to like had you actually been awake, you're like, yeah, I probably wouldn't have touched that had I, in that time frame.
Right.
But for me, I'm testing out some stuff, just trying some vitamins, trying some new different things.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to see if I can just get my brain and my gut bacteria, gut biome to see if it can help me with my needs for my brain. Weed definitely helps me. when I don't have it, I'm still fine too. But
Can you elaborate on what you meant by that, like your gut biome and whatnot?
so what I mean by gut biome is like so your gut connects to your brain, and everything that you consume connects your gut to your brain. So essentially, any type of neurotransmission that your brain might need, there's certain things that you eat that your gut's able to break down and send to your brain to release or fire off into your brain. So like let's say for an example would be like say adrenaline or sugar or something like that. So it's like you end up eating some sugar, you get a sugar rush. But if you consume other certain vitamins or minerals or nutrients, you're able to kind of put back in other other elements that your brain needs in order to function properly. So like me, for example, sometimes I might overthink things, and I can't remember what the vitamin was specifically, but I'm trying to take it to see if instead maybe it can help me kind of slow my brain down a little bit, and just kind of reintroduce this into my stomach. So it's like a regular vitamin that you can get off the shelf or off the counter, but it's just I'm just trying something new to see if I can get it naturally in food, but maybe I can just get a little bit higher dose and see if it has a little difference. Maybe I can see if I can switch on my diet and add more to it. But
Yeah, I think if you move more towards trying to do that stuff with real food, like whole foods and stuff like that,
yeah,
it'll be better. Because I know I've taken vitamins. I just don't like taking like heavy vitamins from any like stores or anything like
yeah,
that, because I don't know exactly, because anybody
ultimately,
can make supplements,
yes,
and
yes,
I don't know what else is in there
yes,
binding it and all sorts of stuff. And I always feel really horrible when I take vitamins for some reason. I probably take the wrong ones or something like that. But um, let me see here. Let me see if we got Anthony back.
yeah. And then so in the way of
Hold on 1 second here. He
yeah,
says he sees us.
He sees us.
Yes.
I don't see him though. That's the only problem. His screen is all black. I could send him another link.
Yeah.
See if
Could you
that
send him
works,
another link, please?
but he'll have to start all over.
So yeah, we'll just send him another link and maybe we'll go to break.
yeah, that works perfect.
All right, 1 second.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Aisha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Yeah.
You're back.
And we're back.
I still didn't see him come in. When he do, I'll let you know.
Let's see. Did you send the other link?
Yeah, I sent it.
All right. All right. So he'll let us know when. Oops. When he gets back. So we'll go ahead.
No, yeah, I was gonna say to pick up on what you had left off. No, I do agree because the supplements you may not know exactly where the stuff may come from. So yeah, I'd want to know how to maybe concentrate it or eat certain things that are higher in those specific things. That'll be my goal, just to finish that off. But
Okay.
yeah, anything on the connection?
No, for some reason I'm getting other stuff, and
Yeah, no worries.
sorry. But yeah, you gotta like let me know how that works for you, and I'll look into that as well, because I need to like get into a more healthier thing. But we'll go ahead and start our next segment. The mental health is wealth. Hopefully Anthony can come in. I appreciate that he got on at all. But hopefully we can get him in for the last part. If not, maybe we'll figure something out. From the dispo.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, okay. Hey,
yeah,
and
yeah,
we're back.
yeah.
So mental health is wealth. Just wanted to go over a few things. Like, I don't know how people are with going to therapy and stuff like that. I've been going, and I definitely have a therapy session coming up Wednesday. But they're like they've been talking to me about going and speaking with other different veterans groups and whatnot, to help them kind of deal with a lot of the PTSD and stuff, because a lot of us veterans don't really want to talk to people that haven't been through the same things.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree with you. So what I find interesting about the smart recovery meetings is even though other people don't have the same problems exactly that I have, they utilize a lot of the same. You ever utilize a lot of the same coping mechanisms, or practices that can help just ultimately mitigate the ailment that you may have. But yeah, I agree with you with the military specific meetings, because at that rate, um, you weren't civilians at one point in time. You guys were. Um, I guess it sounds bad, like property, government property
Oh no,
that
no,
was
no,
meant
you're absolutely right.
to kick ass and take names. You know what I'm saying?
We were a tool, like,
Yeah.
because there's literally a law, like, if this is gonna sound crazy, if you get a sunburn, like a real bad sunburn, and you can't work, you can come up on UCMJ charges because
Okay.
you ruined government property.
Dang.
Let that sink in real quick.
That,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they think of you.
Yeah.
So,
No,
and
no, I was gonna say I agree. I realized that. So like with being in the military or being in prison, those are the two times where like you kind of don't really control yourself. As
mm,
opposed to when you're not in those two other type of situations, unless you have some sort of bad situation, at home or something, you have complete utter control of what you do and everything that goes on.
yeah, absolutely. Like, even a real quick example that I'll give you guys, is we were in a firefight at one point in time, and we were sitting on a roof, and then all of a sudden rounds started flying by us, and we all dove down and stuff, and we were like low crawling on this roof, and I was low crawling towards the stairs because I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And my chief at the time, he's like, Millie, where are you going? I'm like, out of here. This is like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you're not. Like, get back here. So like, that's a moment right there too. You're like, oh, I'm not a person anymore. Like,
No.
so there's a lot of different things that we had to deal with, and that is just not relatable.
Yes. Yes.
But another great thing that I saw with that raps, or kind of has this entwined
Yeah.
in
And
it.
intertwined.
Yeah, whichever,
We make some new words.
talking work good me.
Yes.
Words me good.
Yes.
But that, like, what is it to become a man?
It's-
Like I just saw this with Shia LaBeouf or whatever,
Yeah,
and
Shia
he's
LaBeouf.
like, when you get a driver's license, the man, then when you get a job, like, and he said, like, we come from a culture that going to war, going to prison, uh, going making millions of dollars makes you a man, but then you like do any of those things, and you realize, no, it doesn't.
No.
What does make you a man, like he said, is being responsible for others and taking. And the first part about that is taking accountability for yourself.
Yeah. That's for
So
everybody. Accountability is very important.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of different things that, like, our whole society and things. That's the point of what I've been kind of like saying right here, is like we all need to like be way more understanding of each other.
Yes.
And I mean, I have a problem with it daily that I deal with.
Yeah.
That there's that monster inside that get mad when driving and stuff like that, especially when it's hot right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I don't know what they're going through.
Yeah. Everybody's going through something
Right.
different. And to add on to what Shia LaBeouf said, or to what you said too, is just the rite of passage is not really a thing that Americans go through that could cause people to or force people to grow up, to be an adult, to be a man in a sense, just and maybe once you have kids that happens to some people, but not to everybody,
Yeah.
And then for myself, I don't have any children, so at that point I wouldn't have had that natural, urge to become that, but I've always had a want to just be able to have my own space, control my own space, have enough money to take care of myself. And something that Anthony Q was saying earlier is just like just getting on your own grind, your own thing, kind of keeping other people away and just focusing on what you need to focus on to make sure you can take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. Because you can't allow those distractions to stop you from taking care of what's most important. And
You gotta love yourself first.
Yeah.
And loving yourself first doesn't just mean like it isn't some like silly pseudo just hug yourself kind of like.
And it's not selfish either.
No. What I'm talking about is love yourself. Like take care of the things that you need to take care of.
Yeah.
Like for like taking care of your rent, taking the trash out, cleaning up and stuff like that. That's taking care of yourself. And I don't know. I always tell past me, like when I see something, like when my apartment's really clean or I took care of like a big project or something, I kind of like take a moment, and it may be weird to people, but I go, thank you, past Ryan.
Yeah. No.
Like because I appreciate, like I took care of myself and now I feel good because I don't have to stress about that thing. And especially with having bad anxiety, like I'm sure we all have, like going ahead and taking care of those things that I want to procrastinate it with, like it just makes my day that much better.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. I even taught my girl that I always would say thank you past me, because
Yeah.
like it's like well if I do this before I go to bed, then when I wake up, it's already gonna be done, and I don't need to worry about it. And
Just
it's
go
like,
get the gas.
yeah, you set yourself up for success. Yeah, exactly. It's like, is it better to get gas in the morning time when
Hell
traffic
no.
and because like I know I can't rely on myself to wake up exactly when I need to wake up, but it's like I'm awake now and I haven't gone to sleep yet.
Or you wake up perfect and we don't have kids, but maybe you have kids and they slow you down, or you get up and you stub your toe, or you just moving slow and stuff. Like just take care of yourself a
Yeah.
little, just do a little bit extra before, and your after will be so much better.
Yeah. Just be 1% better every day.
Yeah. Like you
Yeah.
tell me all the time. Let me see if is he back or
No.
okay. So he may not be back. So we're just gonna continue on with what we got going on and stuff like that. Maybe in the future we can have him on again.
We'd love that.
We'll possibly maybe interview him, like ask him a few questions and stuff. Maybe he can record us some answers and we can throw it into the episode or something.
Yeah.
We'll see, or we'll have him on another episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything you wanted to bring up with mental health? Anything you've been going through lately this past week? Well, you and I kind of we had
we had an understanding.
Yeah.
We had an understanding. So we went to this weed event, MITA. It was a nice event.
Mita. Shout out
Yeah.
Mita, all you guys out there, everyone that was there. Shoot, like you know who you were.
Yeah.
There's
No,
so
it
many.
was amazing seeing all the familiar faces.
Oh, and the new people that I just saw out there, Project Pax.
Facts.
With like Blueprint and Doja and all that. Oh man, so much Wizard Trees. Oh, so much cool stuff coming. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's gonna it's gonna be too much good weed out there now.
I'm a '90s kid. You have to get older. You don't have to grow up.
Yeah. No, that's true. That is true. Those are two different things.
Don't be a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, no. Yes. All the above. But no. It was a really nice event. It was really dope. I'm glad I went. I am looking forward to the future events too, just because it was eye opening, and I learned a good amount of information from it.
Yeah, it was good because it was really good for I know for myself because I've been a hermit and just getting out in front of people. Honestly, it's the fighting through the anxiety. Like I don't know if you've ever felt that. Like before you go to work or before you go to something, you almost feel like you got to swim through the anxiety.
Yeah.
Like you're
You
breaking
cut it.
through a wall.
Yeah, it's like it's physically there, but it's only in your head though. But it's
and on the way there, you're like, you can just turn around and go home and don't have to worry about this at all.
Very true.
100. I know I'm hitting home with so many people, but then like I just pushed through and I'm like, no, this is great. We need to do this. But but like once I got there, I was fine, and I'm just like chilling and stuff like that. I maybe need to calm down because I'm still like I'm still like a little kid or like a chihuahua. I get all excited and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. No,
but
I get easily excited too, but no, it was nice because then I saw you came in and you called me right beforehand. I was able to like kind of give you some guidance, like, hey, don't go in that parking lot. There's too much going on there. Just come
I
this
had already done
direction.
it.
But just to kind of to mitigate or avoid some of the chaos that you're gonna have to experience just from the initial parking of it, just to kind of ease into it as opposed to just like dropping you right in there.
Yeah, no, like the parking was horrendous, but like there's just like a lot of people that are trying to go there. So I mean, that's not on anybody to like.
No, no,
But it was fun trying to find stuff, and I'm sure like a lot of people going there had anxiety. So like shout out to everyone that went there and like pushed through because I did.
yeah,
And then it was fun and stuff. We met some really cool people. Not gonna shout out too many people, but
yeah,
because it would take so long. But definitely saw like the Leafers out there. Shout out to them.
yeah,
They got a lot of really cool stuff going and new places and stuff. We saw the Bud Bros people,
yeah,
the homies out there.
yeah. It was really nice just seeing them again. Just like, man, it's like, hey, I know you. It's like
Yeah,
it's you forget, like COVID and everything, like just the process of actually getting together with, these familiar faces. It's like I saw you individually at one point in time, but now I'm seeing you in a different setting with more people with other things going on. Like it's like a different situation. But it's just kind of cool to like see how people interact in other situations and just kind of see, your friends, these new people who can introduce you to new people, just, the whole networking process,
yeah,
the whole human aspect that you kind of forgot about, just kind of being alone all the time, because I work by myself, work from home, and I only remotely see the people that I work with. I don't ever like physically see them.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a different type of connection.
It definitely is, and learning there, that place, it's a different kind of environment. Like there's a lot of like bud tenders and industry people that are going there, and then there's a lot of people that are doing business, but it's a different kind of like business. Everyone's a little more laid back and doing like here, hit me up later kind of like business. So it's good to make connections and stuff there. So that was really cool. Um, Seeing different brands and stuff that I haven't seen before was really cool.
Yeah, no, it gets you excited just to see like what are some people going to get to do now. Like just last time, just like all his connections, and just even with the people from Cali that they're going to have some influence out here now. It's just like,
Yeah.
dang, new doors are opening up for new opportunities, and it's going to be really cool. Like it's gonna force people to like keep doing better things and doing better and getting better, and then us as a customer, we're just gonna get the fruit of all their labor and all their effort.
Yeah, and we're gonna turn that into our own thing eventually, and we'll have our own flowers and stuff like that. I hope
Yeah,
that's the goal.
yeah,
Uh,
anything's possible.
and I just want like eventually I would like to do our favorite strains. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely want to get more
Came
into it.
in, but we still can't see him. He's blacked out.
He says he's on. Can we hear him though? Can we
Yo,
hear?
Anthony.
Hello?
No, we're not getting him still. Can't hear him, and we're not getting any picture.
Yeah,
don't
he tried to. He had to send it over to his iPhone, so I don't know if
Yeah,
that was an issue. But
Yeah.
having connection issues.
let me see here.
But with
Can we
the-
get a cam? If I get him on the Instagram, can we get him on the? Hold on.
No, unfortunately, I can only bring it through if he
No,
got to use that link.
I know. I'm just trying to see if we can get a.
Oh, Bluetooth or call?
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
you can,
call him and then
connect
put him
it
in
through
front of a
Bluetooth.
Oh
cam.
yeah, you can Bluetooth off if you want to.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, there you go.
Remember?
I see him now.
Oh, okay, we see him.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Anthony?
What's going on, man?
Oh,
Damn.
we got him back. Hey,
For Plug Talk.
Plug Talk. So perfect timing. If you want to go ahead and this next segment is Plug Talk,
All right.
Yeah. So
and he'll play this little thing, 10-second thing, and then. All right, welcome back. And perfect timing. So, Plug Talk is just a play on words. It's just your time to promote anything and everything you got going on.
All right. Well, I just dropped Fake Shit as a new single out on all streaming platforms. Y'all can
Fire.
find me on all social media platforms as Q the Singer, but my stage name is Anthony Q. We got some big things popping. I just linked up with Hitmaker Music Group, so that's exciting.
Okay, yeah. Now, oh man, like all your beats and everything are already like nice and grandiose. I'm just, I don't know
Man,
what you're gonna do more. So I'm excited.
hey, I got some stuff, man. I got some stuff
You keep
coming. I got
doing
a
it.
record called
Yeah,
Stand On It and So Called Friends coming in the next couple of months. I got Street Gospel coming, which is an EP I'm dropping.
yeah,
I'm excited
That's
about
what's
it,
up.
man.
yeah. Are you doing any touring or any shows out there?
Oh, you know what? I got a few. I'm doing a community block party in Memphis on the 15th. I'm in Georgia right now.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Right now, I'm just trying to get I guess, my legs up under me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Georgia. Oh man, my stepdad family and everything. We Alabama fans. Roll Tide.
Uh oh. But you know what? Hey, look, my step pop, he's a Bama fan, look.
Hey, Roll Tide. Hey,
I'm a
yeah,
Memphis fan though. I'm big Memphis all day. Memphis Grizzlies, Memphis Tigers,
that's what's up.
everything Memphis.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, but yeah, in the way of getting your legs under you, yeah, it's nice, like making those new connections and being able to make some new
Yeah.
music and just just getting to start off in the industry and just getting more into it and just learning more and it's I don't know. I'm just excited to see what you're gonna be able to do. Uh,
I, I would like
Yeah.
to see
I really like y'all setup too, man. I can't wait to actually be able to come out there.
yeah, man. Hey, come on out and hit us up. Like, man, if you ever do a show out here and stuff, I mean,
we'll
the
be there.
people might be watching, so we'll just say we'll have stuff for you. We don't talk to them.
Yeah, no, don't talk to them folks, man.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not now, not never. Nunca. But yeah, coming out here and doing that, and maybe we could like do something like have like a medicated dinner and stuff, and then or something, or at least cook for you or something, do something like that, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Most definitely, I'm
definitely,
with it.
definitely. Show you around. Have you been to Arizona before? Have you been up to Phoenix before?
No, I've only the closest I ever done. I ain't even been on that side of the country yet.
Man, you need to
Oh
come
yeah,
on.
yeah. You have to come out here. It's different because
Everybody coming
I,
here now too.
yeah,
yeah, I got
yeah,
some friends that have been
Nice
out
hot.
that way.
yeah. It's not as humid out there. It's a lot more dry out here. So it's a different kind of heat, but
May
it's
not be the
nice
time. May not be the time right
right now.
now.
But
Right now to
yeah,
come visit, but like wintertime is like the perfect time
yeah,
Yeah,
because yeah, we can just walk around in shorts and stuff. Like it's chill and stuff. But like
nah, that's fair.
there's so much to do out here. Yeah.
Because the
yeah,
South is hot as hell and it's humid.
Oh man,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know because I've spent some summers in Alabama and Florida, all that stuff.
Shit.
And yeah, you take a shower, you walk outside, and you're already sweating. Like, why did I take a
oh
shower?
yeah.
Like, what was the point of this?
Oh yeah, no, and I understand why you wear contacts because I went out to Florida and I was driving around and the AC was nice and cool and as soon as I stepped out of the car, my glasses would fog up instantly. Like that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had went out there for like a work meeting, like a work trip, and it was 9 o'clock at night. It was maybe 9:30. I was like, okay, so it should be nice and cool. It's October. This
Oh,
is this is Miami, Florida, and
yeah.
it was
Right.
still like 80, 90 something degrees. Yeah,
Mm.
it's hard for me just because I was born and raised out in Arizona, so all I
Oh,
know
okay.
is the
Yeah.
desert.
It's
Yeah.
definitely crazy in the South. Like, walk outside, like, like even in summertime at night, it'd be like hot and humid. And then all the bugs are like
Oh
jumping up at you,
man.
you like fighting that.
Mosquitoes biting you, all that.
Oh
Guys,
man, so much. Yeah. So, do you plan on touring anytime in the near future, 6 months to year, or anything like that? Or
yeah, I plan on it. I'm hoping. That means I became successful too. So I'm
oh man,
interested in
it's
tapping
coming
in
for
with the
you,
fans.
man. It's coming
So
for you. There's like everybody I show your music to is like, man, this is amazing. So you're on your way. You just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and let us know how we can help you in any way. Like if you have anything coming up, or just we're gonna continue to since we've connected to you and started this relationship.
yeah,
How can we help you get forward? Help us get forward and all together. By the time you come out here, maybe we can have something coming, introduce you to some people, and be like, oh, who's this guy? It's
yeah,
like,
no, most
oh,
definitely. I'm most definitely
fire.
with that.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
some
Definitely.
people. If we know some people.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
I
So yeah,
believe.
we
Hey, look, I believe it. I'm kind of looking at y'all. Sit. I'm like, yeah, they got it together, man. I really, really
Yeah,
like it. That's why I was
big
like, I
shout
gotta
out
come out there.
to Habari Entertainment for
yeah.
that though. This is their set, Habari Entertainment.
That's
Check
dope.
them out on all the social platforms. You can Google them. They're great people. Um, they deal with me and my neurotic self. So but yeah,
Yeah,
this set is awesome. Everyone loves it. We love it. They
Yeah.
said that they're going to do some updates and stuff, but I like their style. So yeah,
Let me see.
it's gonna go
It's
well.
fire.
yeah, yeah. So what I was gonna ask is, just are there any artists or anything that you can possibly talk about that you might, be linking up with in the future or anything like that?
No, not without leaking something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. Because I find
Shoot
it.
your shot.
Yeah, no, hey, you got to. Because
It's like he knew something. It's like he knew something. I was like, what are you
I
talking
was like,
about?
your music is way too. Yeah, yeah, it's just too
Was
good.
that
Because
like that Nardwar? Like, wait
yeah.
a minute, did you the
Oh
CIA?
yeah, Nardwuar. Yeah, he's crazy. He impresses the heck out of me though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might be the CIA.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, just because like there'll be music coming out now, still with artists who haven't been able to, who've been unfortunately passed for a while, but 5, 6, 7, 10 years later, they still got new music coming out. I'm just like, what were they doing? Who were they with? Like
Mm.
they were really moving out there. Like there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you don't even know what's going on.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Hey, yo, I got one question. This is Dip. I want to ask you how do you feel about what's old girl name coming out of Memphis? The little chick rapper.
Glow.
I forget her name. I can't remember her name right now.
It said
He
Glow.
said glow.
Yeah. Glow. Yeah. What do you feel about her rap style?
Um, when we talking about her style, I really just love her though. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh,
Her as a person, you gotta respect. If it wasn't for people like none of the new people will be getting attention. Me,
oh, that's
the
nice.
girls that's been getting attention of late. So
Mm-hmm.
her rap style it reminds me of that old school Memphis rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yep.
I respect it because of that. You know what I mean? So,
Mm-hmm.
but she got
Did
to
you
me, she got one of the best personalities I ever met. So I love her. So,
you grow up on the old school Memphis? Lord Infamous. All the old school players.
Project Pack, the
Triple
old
Six
Yo
Man.
Gotti.
Yeah.
Project Pack.
Mm,
Skinny Pimp. About Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. You know what I
Walk,
mean?
Player
walk,
Fly,
walk, walk.
Gangsta
You know.
Black.
Oh, I can't do all that. I
Yeah,
started
man. So,
singing.
so you grow up. What was growing up? Who was your favorite artist when you were coming up out there?
That's what's up.
Now if we're going Memphis artists,
Yeah, Memphis
then I would
artist.
say Yo Gotti back in the day.
Yeah, Yo
But if
Gotti.
we're
Yeah.
going
I
like
know.
worldwide, I was
Mhm.
a big fan of Boys to Men.
Oh man, yeah.
For
Love
sure.
me some
Yeah.
Boys
Boys
to
to
Men.
Men.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boys to
growing up.
men.
Yeah.
ABC. BBD.
Yeah, Yo
Yeah.
Gotti.
I'm gonna get in trouble on this.
Yo Gotti is definitely that dude. Man, I'm from Illinois area, man. So I used to go to Memphis a lot when I was a little kid, man. We used to
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
when mixtapes and stuff was jumping off, man. We used to go to Memphis,
St. Louis
you know what I'm
does that all the
saying,
time
and
too,
get us
man.
some barbecue and some mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
hit
gonna
the
get a
shake joint.
mixtape
You know what I
because of
mean?
Memphis for sure.
They hit the shake joint, as y'all call it. So
Yeah, man.
uh,
See some ass in your face.
right.
Yeah, yes, please.
Yeah.
Kind of good. Kind of good. Amen.
He said, "Yeah, please put the
Yeah.
ass in my face."
Hey, yeah, I don't care about no pink eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
always love Memphis, man. I always. What side of Memphis are you from, bro? You from the north side, north? Where you from?
I was born in the north,
Hmm.
raised in Raleigh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
so.
sure, man. I love
But
some
when you
Memphis,
from
man. So I
Memphis,
just
man,
wanna.
you probably bounced all over the place. Like I just stayed in North Memphis, South Memphis,
Mm-hmm.
East Memphis.
Same
So
out here.
you know,
I've been everywhere out here. East, north, west,
yeah.
south,
Right.
all that.
Yeah, man. I got family still out there in Ripley, Tennessee. This little small town outside of Memphis.
Yeah, I know where Ripley is. I know exactly where Ripley is.
Yeah, you know that's yeah, man. I got family all through there, man. The Walt family is kind of they all through there. And I just wanted to get at a shout out, man. Y'all still doing the barbecue? What barbecue bologna? What's the best barbecue out there right now?
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because you
Ooh,
got that
All right, so
community thing coming up.
people always argue with me about this, but Rendezvous to me is the best.
For sure.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
seasoning, man. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't eat pork though. I don't eat pork.
Mm.
Okay.
Respect.
But the chicken barbecue nachos, fire.
Well, the barbecue, chicken barbecue, man.
Best.
They barbecue everything in Memphis, bro. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
but
thing, bro.
Barbecue the
yeah,
chicken.
They don't
Yeah.
play around, bro.
yeah, no, because I'm partially from Missouri, St. Louis area and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and
the Ozarks.
everybody out there would go like little vacation to Nashville, Memphis,
Mhm.
something like that. Just I feel
Yeah.
like I'm out of St. Louis.
Yeah, no,
It's like I'm tired of getting shot at.
yeah, I really wanna spend more time out there because like the whole food scene is way different
Oh
out
man,
there.
oh
Man.
man.
And yeah, just like especially, and then like Nashville is a whole
Yeah,
nother
it's a different
animal.
vibe.
Yeah,
Nashville is to me that's more country western. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Memphis is more
Yeah,
black soul. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Blues. You know what I mean? This
for
go
sure.
down Beale Street and go see
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
the BB King restaurant, and
Be-
that's how Memphis is. You know,
yeah,
it's
Beale
more
Street's a big one
yeah,
in St. Louis. Everyone goes to.
No, that's fair.
yeah, man.
That's fair.
Nice.
That's what I feel. I ain't even been to Nashville. I don't even want to go. I just go to Memphis.
Yeah, I don't listen to country. We're good. I mean,
Right. I don't need to go see the
don't get
Grand
it
Ole Opry
confused.
or no
Don't get it
shit like that.
confused.
But
But I don't. I don't listen to that.
I feel a little bit.
Well,
Just a
I
little
like
bit.
what's that?
the country music.
No.
No.
Jelly
I-
Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly Roll. Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
he was hip hop and then he went to country, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I like Sing Jerome, a new up and coming artist, man. He dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messes.
He out of Memphis.
He signed
He out
to
of
a.
Nashville.
I don't know where he's from, but I know he signed to a label in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
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 Yeah.
I'll have to look him up.
Yeah, because there's always new stuff coming out, Stuff can
Oh.
always change.
Plug
Yeah,
us
he got a
in, man.
song
This is
called
Plug
Beautiful
Talk.
Day. And
Yeah.
Average
Plug
Joe
us into
stuff.
the good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I got one more question before you go, bro. What
Yeah.
you think is the best scene, Nashville or Memphis, when it comes to music wise?
Come on, now, Memphis.
He said, "Where you from?
Ain't no
or where
question,
somebody
huh?
else from?"
If you had to say what's the safest to go to, I'm gonna tell you Nashville.
right.
Yeah.
But if
All
you
right,
say-
if you are a Caucasian,
You definitely want to go to Nashville, bro.
Please go to Nashville.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Please go to Nashville. Oh, God.
I wouldn't
I'm going
advise to go to
Memphis.
Beale Street. They gonna fight and shoot on Beale Street too.
I like to season my food. I'm going to Memphis.
Yeah. Just bring it with you, man. Whatever you need, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for being a part of this. We love everything you're doing. We're going to keep in touch, and hopefully, maybe we'll do another episode in the future where
Man, we
we're
got
a
to.
little bit down the road.
Yeah.
Man, we
so,
got
John,
to whenever y'all need me. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Big love.
Love that.
Big love.
Everyone.
All right. There we go. Y'all ready to get up?
And thank you all for coming. Smoke up. Tune out. Have a good day. I'm a trip. Hey.
Maybe you can maybe change